Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Dawes County Board of Commissioners work session. Today is Thursday, December the 4th, 2025. Appreciate everybody that's with us in attendance as well as those that are with us online. We'll get right into the new business. First up, we have presentation of 2026 qualifying fees for local offices, Board of Election Chairman Dan Pashon. Dan, come on up.
We do this every 2 years. According to Georgia Code of Elections 21-2-131, your county government has to set the qualifying fees for the next year's election for this year, 4 positions. County District Commissioner 1, County Commissioner District 3, Board of Education at large, and Board of Education District 3. The qualifying fees for the county commissioners are $288. The qualifying fee for the Board of Elections are $216. And you guys have to approve that, sign it, and then pass it on to us, publish it in the paper. And for the people who want to run for election, come see me March the 2nd through the 6th, 12 to 5, and on Friday, 12 to, on Friday, 9 till noon.
9 till noon.
And call and make an appointment if you would. That's it.
Questions for Dan? Thank you, sir. Next up, we have presentation request to approve contractual services provided to the Board of Tax Assessors by third-party vendor, Chief Appraiser Elaine Garrett. Elaine. Oh, Roxanne, you gonna do it? All right, come on. Let's not be.
I'm here on behalf of Elaine. I'm the chairman of the Board of Tax Assessors, and we are here tonight to ask you to approve this contract for GMAS, which stands for Georgia Mass Appraisal Solutions and Services Contract for the appraisers that we have in the assessor's office that we need. So this is a new contract, and so we're asking for your approval tonight.
Questions for Roxanne?
I have a couple questions.
Okay.
I know with this past contract that we voted on last time, there's a little bit of discrepancy with some of the invoicing stuff that was done for 2026 already, for Big Canoe maybe. Are those things in the contract for GMAS for 2026?
The same invoices, the same?
Not the same invoice, but the same work that McCormick was already doing and has said that they've completed. Is that same work being asked to do by GMAS in this contract?
I don't know that. I can't answer that for you.
Okay.
I know they're doing the exact same work. I know that we're taking 2 contracts that we had that you guys dismissed at the last meeting, and we're combining it into one. But the same type of services, yes. The same type of skills, yes. That's what we're doing. But as far as specific items in an account, I can't answer that.
Do we have a copy? I haven't seen a copy of the contract. Have y'all seen the contract?
I just uploaded one as soon as I got it in your packets.
I have a copy.
And so I think to Alexa's point is there's some ambiguity on stuff that was done in the 426 under the 25 contract. And so are we going to be?
I would say we would not do both. To me, that's double
Oh, is
pay
it-
and
Well,
double
but is it
dipping.
back-
My
out
concern
in
is
this
though is that I guess my concern is that, okay, if we get the data from McCormick and we paid them their invoice that's due, that covers the work that's already been done for 2026. And my concern is that we're going to be paying more money in a contract to GMAS to do the same stuff, because I know that there's been confusion on whether that work's been done or not. So I'm uncomfortable moving forward with this contract before we get some of that completely figured out.
I thought that she had emailed you or talked to you about that in an email. Had she not sent you guys emails?
She
about
did.
Some of the concerns and stuff?
She sure did. And it's not settled yet. There's still some discrepancy between what one party's saying has been done and what one party's has said that we haven't received yet. So we really want to make sure that that is completed and that we understand before we move forward in paying and before we sign a new contract.
I know that there's an invoice out to be paid. Is that
Correct.
correct?
Mhm.
But I know that this contract needs to be up and going as soon as possible because we've already in that first contract and we're ready to start work and we're not able to get started until we have another contract.
I know, and I totally understand that, but the contract actually hasn't ended yet because it was a 30-day convenience, and so it's not done yet.
Hmm.
And so signing a new contract before that one ends, and with us not knowing what exactly is owed and what data we've received, it doesn't seem beneficial to move directly into another contract yet.
I don't know. I can't answer.
Yeah,
to
no,
that.
I'm just having a
I mean,
conversation.
I don't do the day-to-day.
Sure.
I am the chairman of the board, and I come in, we meet monthly. I don't know if you understand how we work or not.
I do.
Okay, but I mean, this is what we know. We know that we wanted to end the contract, and it was approved, I thought, at the last meeting,
It was.
and the 30-day letter went out, yes?
It did. It just hadn't ended yet. Those 30 days are not up yet.
Okay, well, and we just wanted to go ahead and get a new contract so we could get ready to start for the next
Yeah,
next
I
year.
totally understand that. I'm just explaining where we're coming from and the concerns that we're currently having because it hasn't been completely settled yet.
Is that your concern, or is that the concern of the whole board?
It's the concern of the whole board. And we also still have another meeting before the end of 2025 to give us time to read through the contract, but also to ensure that what we are being billed for has been completed, to ensure that we're not being billed for that through GMAS as well.
Right.
And I know GMAS has not billed anything because they've not done anything yet.
Correct.
Right, but we
correct,
don't want
we
them
just
to
received their
double-
contract.
Correct. We just received the contract. We don't want GMAS to do work that McCormick has already done, and we're going to potentially pay McCormick for if we've received the data. We don't want to go into a contract that GMAS is going to be doing the same work and we're double paying our citizens money.
And you do understand that this is a cheaper contract than the one we had.
Yes, ma'am, we understand.
I mean, it was $6,000 less, and we're combining two contracts into one. We're actually getting a lot more work and employees from this company than we were from the other company. Highly skilled, highly qualified tax assessors.
That's not the question that we're concerned about.
So you're concerned about the invoice that we received from the other contract, correct? And whether that work has been completed and done.
And we want to make sure it's not going to be completed and done again and us pay two people for the same work done twice.
Okay. And so when would you like for me to come back and ask this again? When is the next date? I'm assuming you're not going to approve the contract
2
today.
weeks.
2 weeks.
2
2
weeks.
weeks from today.
December 18th.
We should have that data by then.
All right.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks.
Thank you. Next up, we have presentation of IFB number 487-25, concrete apron repairs at Fire Station 7 and 8. Emergency Service Director Troy Lee. Troy.
Good afternoon. Hannah and I are going to tag team this. A little background on this. Some time ago, there was a sinkhole on the apron of Station 7, which was repaired before my time. I'm not sure. Maybe you remember when it happened. Over the years, the concrete has started to crumble in that area. And over the last 2 years, the rain freeze thaw cycle has really started to break it apart. So we've got big chunks of concrete that are coming up. I originally was going to put this in as a capital request for next year's budget, but working with county manager and finance, we discovered that you all approved funds to repave Station 1 this year. And because our roads department did all of the work, we had a significant money savings. So we looked at using the leftover funds to do that. But while we were in the process of looking at Station 7, we were also working on the new Station 3, which mirrors Station 8. And we were out at Station 8 and realized that the asphalt where the concrete meets is also sinking out there just from the weight of the trucks, the heat in the summertime and the weight of the trucks. That transition from concrete to asphalt is sinking. So we decided that we would put them both out to bid at the same time. We weren't sure if we were going to have enough funds to do both projects because we had no idea what it was all going to cost. And I will let Hannah talk about the bid process and the results.
Good evening, Commissioners and Chairman. I know Joey's introduced me before, but I'm Hannah Milford. I'm the new purchasing manager. I'm really grateful to be here at Dawson County and looking forward to working with all of you. And as Chief Lee said, we weren't really sure what the cost was going to be, so we did go ahead and put it out for bid with two tasks for Station 7 and Station 8. And within those tasks, we also did an alternate. So the original just task would be for 8 inches of concrete. We did an alternate for 7 inches just to be able to compare that pricing. We opened the bid on November 5th. We had a good many bidders. We had 11 bidders that participated with us. And after review and discussion with emergency services, public works, and with finance, we've decided to move forward with task 1, which is Station 7. And there was enough funds available to do the 8-inch concrete apron, which is the preferred depth of that. So our recommendation, we respectfully request that the board accepts the offers received for task 1, Fire Station 7, reject the offers for task 2, which was Fire Station 8, and award the contract to RM Concrete Specialists in the amount of $104,880. Or yes, $104,880. And this is going to be funded through SPLOST 6 and SPLOST 7.
Questions? Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Next up, we have presentation of request to donate a surplus fire engine. Emergency Service Director Troy Lee. Chief.
If you'll recall, last year, I sent Lucas Ray down to South Georgia to assist them with their disaster response. They were pretty devastated down there. And he worked at that time with the City of Lakeland Fire Department, got to know the chief pretty well. And while he was working down there, he realized through talking to him that their one fire engine they have in that city is a 1970s era fire engine. And they have very little funding and very little equipment down here in this city. And he came back. When he came back, he came to me and was really concerned and said, hey, I know we're going to have some surplus engines when our new engines get here. Is there any possibility that we could donate one of our surplus engines, one of our older engines? And I said, I think that's a fantastic idea, but obviously that's going to be the board's decision. So I'm requesting, we did get our 3 new fire engines. So we have 2 surplus engines. We've already gotten rid of one. That's why I don't have 3 surplus engines, because it just basically imploded. So I have 2 that we're going to be getting rid of. The better of the 2, I would like to donate to the City of Lakeland Fire Department in South Georgia. I met the chief actually a couple of weeks ago at a emergency managers conference. He's super excited. He knows it's a 1999. He knows it's older, but it's better than a 1970s era fire engine, and would probably serve them well down there. They would make arrangements to come get it. All we'd have to do is just sign off on donating it.
Questions for the chief?
I love that idea.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Next up, we have presentation of animal control enforcement agreement between the city of Dawsonville, Dawson County, and the Humane Society. County Manager Joey Leverett, Community Development Director Richard Osborne. Which one of y'all are going to do it?
I'll take it, Mr. Chairman, and
All right.
thank you. There is a current 5-year animal control agreement between Dawson County, the City of Dawsonville, and the Humane Society of Dawson County. This document expires January 1st, 2026, and the purpose of this agenda item is to adopt and update a new agreement that establishes parameters for providing and maintaining animal control enforcement, animal control code enforcement, and related services within the city and county. Again, this is a renewal of an existing agreement. All 3 parties have reviewed it, including our legal team. The City of Dawsonville and the Humane Society have already, both of their boards have already adopted and signed this document that's in your package with today. Essentially, the document remains the same. There's some language cleanup. The only significant change of any distinction is in the past, the county would handle most of the transport for animals that were impounded in the city, and the city has agreed to handle their own transport of animals to the Humane Society themselves, and we think they're prepared to do that, and we think that's advantageous to both parties. As we discussed with them, if we're still going to work together, if there's a mutual assistance, mutual aid, if they have a animal they need help with, we'll certainly help with, as we always have. It just as being partners, but again, pretty standard agreement. It just outlines all the parameters of how this relationship works, and we ask for the board to approve that.
Questions for the county manager?
The city, do they contribute anything to the Humane Society or
They
no?
do not.
They do not. Okay, thank you.
Other questions? Thank you. Next up, we have presentation of Keep Dawson County Beautiful Co-Executive Director appointments. Joy, you're doing that too?
Keep Dawson County Beautiful has been a vital organization to our county, and certainly works with community partners on many projects. Currently, our PR specialist, Aaron Ostendorf, and yes, I said your name correctly. It took me a year, but I have learned to enunciate Aaron's name correctly. Currently served as our executive director of that group, and has done a great job this past year serving in that role. What we're proposing is to split those duties in 26 and beyond. Currently, Tessa Webb is a Public Works employee, administrative assistant at Public Works, and has worked very closely with this group and Aaron this past year, and has been very vital helping with that group. And we think it's time to split those duties of the executive director between Ms. Webb and Aaron. And both of them are glad to work together. We bring this to the board as there is a supplement, a salary supplement related to those roles. It's a $5,000 supplement, and we're proposing that we split that because as they're going to be co-executive directors for this Keep Dawson County Beautiful. We ask that the board consider that and move forward.
Questions for Joey on that? All right, thank you. Next up, we have presentation of a memorandum of understanding between Dawson County and Forsyth County concerning mutual use of law enforcement, fire EMS radio frequencies, and waiver of conflict concerning the same county attorney. Ms. Davis.
Yes, good afternoon. Oh, sorry. My microphone's not turning. Oh, there it is. Okay, yes, thank you so much. So this is a very standard mutual aid agreement concerning fire, EMS, and radio frequencies. And what's before you today is not only the memorandum of understanding to be considered, but also conflict waiver because the contract is with Forsyth County. And we have reviewed it for both parties. It was not hotly negotiated. I think staff could share that with you. It's not hotly negotiated. It's a very standard agreement that exists in a lot of communities. And so the company is also a waiver of conflict for our firm to have provided assistance on both sides of that agreement. I don't know that there's any rush to move this forward, but it's ready as far as I know for it to move whenever you're ready to vote on it. I do not know that Forsyth has approved it yet. So do you know? I don't believe that they have. So I think we're both in a cycle of getting this into the next meetings in December.
Questions for Ms. Davis? Thank you, ma'am. Next up, we have presentation board appointments, Construction Board of Adjustment and Appeals, Greg Scott, reappointment, term January 2026 through December 2029. Michael Turner replacing John Lee, term 2026 through December 2029. The Industrial Building Authority, Jerry Allen, reappointment, term January 26 through 2029 of December. Carol Turner, reappointment, term January 2026 through December 2029. Mike Libator, replacing Brian Trapnell, term January 26 through December 2029. And Gary Vaughters, replacing Gary Coates, term January 2026 through December 2029. And then on the Tax Assessor Board, Kathy Lynn is a reappointment, term January 2026 through December 2028. I present those to you for your consideration at the next meeting for those appointments. Move on to, unless you have questions, we'll move on. Richard, did you have something? Come on. You want to add?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Commissioners. I just kind of wanted to remind y'all because the Construction Board rarely meets, but this is an important group because when it's needed, the board, based on County Code Chapter 105 with the buildings, this group hears appeals of a decision of the building official. And so it's only about once every year or two, but they do perform an important duty. Staff requests that BOC vote to approve the proposals for a new person, Southern Comfort HVAC owner Michael Turner to replace John Lee, as a board member for Construction Board of Appeals, and then reappoint Greg Scott.
Thank you. All right, we'll move on to presentation. Get my pen to work. Presentation of Board of Commissioners 2026 Vice Chair appointment. It's that time of year again to appoint a vice chair. I mean, something we can do at the next meeting. They'll begin in January. Chris has served in that role for a few years now and has done an outstanding job. And I would, unless y'all are just dying to do it, I would recommend that you reappoint him at our next meeting. We probably won't do that.
There's no money involved.
There's no money involved in that. All right, so we'll move that. We'll wait till the next meeting to vote on that as well. County Manager report. Joey.
2 items tonight, Mr. Chairman. Want to make an announcement that Dawson County will be hosting an informational and community input drop-in meeting regarding special purpose local options sales tax, also known as SPLOTS. This is SPLOTS number 8. That meeting will be held this coming Monday, December the 8th, from 6 to 7 p.m. in this assembly room.
Do all these.
We encourage the public to attend and offer input related to the SPLOTS 8 list, project list that will be coming out for vote next year. And we encourage folks to attend that meeting next Monday night. And secondly, just wanted to report, got this information today. Shoal Creek at Highway 136, we recently completed that new roundabout. Had a lot of questions about lighting for that, and the lights were turned on this afternoon, so it should be illuminated this evening. We appreciate Amicalola, EMC, and other partners working to get those lights turned on. And that's all I have, Mr. Chairman.
Questions of the County Manager? County Attorney report. Ms. Davis.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, members of the board, no public report, but we do have a need for an executive session for personnel and litigation.
Okay, thank
Thank
you,
you.
ma'am. Before we get to that point, Kristen, consent agenda item number 1, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, and number 8. Okay? All right, so with that, I'll entertain a motion to go in executive session.
Motion to go into executive session.
Motion by Commissioner Bruce, seconded by Commissioner Turkett. Discussion. Hearing none, please vote. Is it working? Let's just do a show of hands. Everybody got it? Okay. All right, got it. He's punching it too hard. And that's approved 4-0. Thank you for your attendance. We'll be back at 6 o'clock for the voting session. Thank you.